Good morning, everyone. I want to start by asking you a simple question. Why do some people succeed while others struggle? Is it luck? Is it talent? Or is it something deeper, something within our control? The answer lies in a fundamental principle that has shaped the greatest achievements in history. It's not intelligence alone. It's not privilege. It's something far more powerful. It's hard work. Hard work is the great equalizer. It doesn't care where you come from, what your background is, or what obstacles stand in your way. It's the one thing that anyone, no matter their circumstances, can embrace to change their future. Hard work builds discipline and resilience because it forces you to develop habits that create structure, focus, and commitment. When you commit to working hard, you establish routines that shape the way you think, act, and respond to challenges. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is something you cultivate through consistent effort. Every time you push yourself to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, you strengthen your ability to stay committed to your goals. This is the foundation of success because discipline allows you to keep moving forward regardless of external circumstances. In the beginning, discipline can feel like a struggle. It is not easy to wake up early, to stay late, or to keep going when distractions and temptations surround you. But the more you practice discipline, the more natural it becomes. It turns into a habit, something you no longer have to force yourself to do. The people who achieve great things in life are not necessarily the most talented, but they are the ones who have trained themselves to stay focused and consistent. Hard work teaches you how to do this. When you put in the effort every single day, you develop the mental strength to stay the course, no matter how difficult it gets. Resilience is another powerful byproduct of hard work. When you push yourself beyond your comfort zone, you inevitably face obstacles, setbacks, and failures. These moments test your character and determine whether you will keep going or give up. Resilience is built through adversity. The more challenges you overcome, the stronger you become. Hard work exposes you to these challenges, forcing you to adapt, learn, and grow. Without effort, there is no struggle, and without struggle, there is no growth. People who rely on talent alone often crumble when faced with hardship because they have not developed the resilience to push through. But those who have worked hard know that failure is not the end. It is just another step in the process. They understand that setbacks are temporary and that perseverance leads to progress. Hard work teaches you how to embrace difficulties instead of fearing them. It rewires your mindset so that you see challenges as opportunities rather than roadblocks. When you work hard, you build confidence in yourself. Every small achievement, every milestone reached reinforces the belief that you are capable of more. This confidence is not built on empty motivation or wishful thinking. It is built on real evidence. You see the results of your effort, and that proof strengthens your belief in what you can accomplish. This is why hard work is so powerful. It creates a cycle of growth. The more effort you put in, the stronger you become, both mentally and physically. There is a reason why athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers across all fields emphasize the importance of hard work. They understand that discipline and resilience are not just traits, they are skills that can be developed through effort. Hard work is the training ground where these skills are forged. It is the repeated practice of pushing through discomfort, overcoming resistance, and staying focused on the goal. Every time you show up, even when it's tough, you are strengthening your ability to endure. When you develop discipline and resilience through hard work, you become unstoppable. You no longer rely on motivation, which comes and goes. Instead, you operate on a deeper level, relative on commitment. You do what needs to be done regardless of how you feel. You face challenges head on, knowing that each struggle is shaping you into a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Great. Hard work doesn't just change your results. It changes who you are. It builds a mindset that can withstand anything. Consistency matters more than talent because talent alone is never enough to achieve success. Many people have natural abilities, but without consistent effort, those abilities remain undeveloped. Talent can give you an advantage, but it is consistency that ensures growth, improvement, and mastery. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent. It is the willingness to show up every day, put in the work, and push forward even when progress seems slow. Consistency turns small efforts into significant achievements over time. When you commit to being consistent, you develop habits that keep you on track, regardless of external circumstances. Motivation is temporary. It fades when things get tough. But consistency does not rely on motivation. It relies on discipline and commitment. When you work at something every single day, you create momentum that keeps you moving forward, even on days when you don't feel like it. On Sundays, when you don't feel like it, you do something you enjoy instead. That momentum compounds over time, leading to long-term success. People who rely only on talent often struggle with discipline. They may start strong, but when challenges arise, they hesitate or give up. In contrast, those who are consistent keep going, even when progress is slow or results are not immediately visible. They understand that success is not about quick wins, but about steady, sustained effort. Ready? It is about showing up day after day, even when it feels like nothing is happening. The most successful people in the world are not always the most talented, but they are the most consistent in their actions, routines, and mindset. Consistency creates mastery. The more you do something, the better you become at it. This is true in every area of life: business, sports, relationships, and personal development. When you practice a skill repeatedly, your brain and body adapt, making it easier and more natural. Over time, what once felt difficult becomes effortless. This is how great athletes, musicians, and leaders rise to the top. They don't just rely on their gifts, they commit to improving every single day. The effort they put in, even when no one is watching, is what sets them apart. There is a common misconception that success happens overnight. People see the end result, someone winning a championship, launching a successful business, or reaching a major goal, but they don't see the years of unseen effort behind it. Every great achievement is the result of thousands of small, consistent actions that compound over time. It is not about making one huge leap, but about taking small, deliberate steps every day. Those steps, repeated consistently, create unstoppable progress. Consistency also builds trust, both in yourself and in the people around you. When you are consistent, others know they can rely on you, whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal goals. Being dependable and committed makes a difference. More importantly, it builds trust within yourself. When you prove to yourself that you can follow through on your commitments, your confidence grows. You stop second-guessing your abilities because you have real proof that you can stay the course. This self-trust is one of the most valuable things you can develop because it gives you the strength to keep going no matter what. Obstacles and setbacks are inevitable, but consistency ensures that they do not derail your progress. When you are inconsistent, every setback feels like starting over. But when you are committed to showing up every day, setbacks become temporary. You may slow down, but you never stop. This resilience is what allows people to achieve long-term success. They don't let failures define them because they know that as long as they keep moving forward, they will eventually reach their goals. The reality is that most people give up too soon. They start something with enthusiasm, but when they don't see immediate results, they lose interest or doubt themselves. They compare themselves to others and assume they are not talented enough. What they fail to realize is that success is not about who starts the strongest. It is about who stays consistent the longest. Those who persist, who keep putting in the effort day after day, are the ones who ultimately achieve their goals. Success is earned, not given, because nothing truly valuable comes without effort, sacrifice, and persistence. Many people want success, but few are willing to do what it takes to achieve it. The truth is, success is not something that is handed out freely. It is something that must be worked for, fought for, and earned through dedication, and those who succeed understand that they are responsible for their own outcomes, and they do not expect opportunities to simply fall into their laps. They take control of their destiny by putting in the work, making the necessary sacrifices, and staying committed even when the journey gets tough. There is a common misconception that success is reserved for the lucky or the privileged. People look at high achievers and assume they had an easier path, but what they do not see are the countless hours of effort, the failures, the setbacks, and the relentless determination that went into building that success. Every great athlete, entrepreneur, artist, or leader has a story of struggle behind their achievements. They were not given their success, they earned it through years of hard work, discipline, and resilience. Effort is the currency of success. The more you put in, the more you get out. There are no shortcuts, no quick fixes, and no easy routes to greatness. Every skill must be developed, every challenge must be faced, and every obstacle must be overcome through persistence. People who expect success to come easily are often the ones who give up too soon. They start with excitement, but the moment things become difficult, they begin looking for a way out. Those who earn success, however, understand that the struggle is part of the process. They do not shy away from hard work, they embrace it. One of the biggest differences between those who achieve their goals and those who do not is their mindset. People who earn success have a mindset of ownership. They do not blame circumstances, other people, or bad luck for their failures. Instead, they take full responsibility for their progress. They understand that no one else is going to do the work for them, and no one else is going to hand them success. They know that every decision they make, every action they take, and every sacrifice they endure plays a role in determining their future. This mindset keeps them focused and driven, even when challenges arise. Sacrifice is another key component of earning success. Those who truly want to achieve something great understand that they must give up certain comforts and pleasures in order to reach their goals. They may sacrifice sleep to wake up early and work on their dreams. They may sacrifice social events to invest time in their craft. They may sacrifice short-term gratification in order to achieve long-term fulfillment. The willingness to make sacrifices is what sacrifices those who succeed from those who remain stuck in the same place. Every great achievement comes with a cost, and only those who are willing to pay that cost will reach the highest levels of success. Failure is an unavoidable part of the journey, but it is also a necessary one. Those who earn success do not see failure as a reason to quit. They see it as a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and improve. Many of the most successful people in the world have failed more times than others have even tried. The difference is that they did not let failure stop them. They used it as fuel to push forward. They understood that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Opportunities are not given, they are created. People who earn success do not wait for the perfect moment or the right opportunity to come along. They create their own opportunities through action, persistence, and determination. They take risks. They step outside of their comfort zones, and they go after what they want with everything they have. They understand that success is not something that happens to them. It is something they make happen through their choices and efforts. The journey to success is not always fair. Some people may start with advantages while others face greater obstacles. But in the end, what matters most is not where you start, but how you move forward. Those who succeed are the ones who refuse to make excuses and instead focus on what they can control. They put in the work every single day, they push through difficulties, and they stay committed to their vision no matter what stands in their way. Hard work separates dreamers from doers, because having a vision is not enough. Many people have dreams, ambitions, and goals they wish to achieve, but only a small percentage of them take consistent action to turn those dreams into reality. The difference between those who achieve success and those who simply wish for it lies in their willingness to do the work. Dreams are easy, and they require no effort, no sacrifice, and no discipline. But turning those dreams into something real demands persistence, dedication, and an unshakable work ethic. People who remain dreamers often spend their time thinking about what they want rather than taking concrete steps to make it happen. They wait for the right moment, the perfect opportunity, or a stroke of luck to push them forward. They convince themselves that they need more motivation, more resources, or better circumstances before they can begin. Meanwhile, doers take action. They start where they are, with what they have, and they commit to improving along the way. They understand that waiting accomplishes nothing, and that progress comes from doing, not just thinking. Hard work forces people to move beyond wishful thinking and into disciplined execution. A dream without effort remains just a fantasy. It is easy to imagine success, but it is difficult to endure the process of achieving it. The road to success is paved with obstacles, failures, and challenges that test commitment and resilience. Doers understand this and embrace the struggle. They do not back down when things become difficult. They adapt, push forward, and find a way to keep going no matter how many setbacks they face. Many people admire successful individuals and assume they were destined for greatness. They look at their achievements and think they were lucky, talented, or given opportunities that others did not have. What they fail to recognize is the years of hard work, sacrifice, and perseverance that went into those achievements. Every great entrepreneur, athlete, artist, or leader started with a dream, but they became doers by putting in the effort day after day. They worked when no one was watching, they trained when others were resting, and they remained committed when most people would have given up. Hard work demands discipline, and discipline is what transforms a dreamer into a doer. Without discipline, ideas remain ideas and plans never materialize. Doers understand that success is built on daily habits, not on occasional bursts of motivation. They wake up early, put in the time, and follow through on their commitments even when they do not feel like it. They do not rely on motivation alone because they know motivation is temporary. Instead, they create routines that keep them moving forward, regardless of how they feel in the moment. Excuses separate dreamers from doers. Dreamers find reasons why they cannot start, why they are not ready, or why their circumstances make success impossible. They blame their environment, their lack of resources, or the difficulties they face. Doers, on the other hand, take responsibility. They do not allow excuses to hold them back. They understand that conditions will never be perfect and that the only way to achieve success is to work through the challenges instead of avoiding them. They focus on what they can control and take action even when the odds are against them. Except fear also plays a major role in keeping people stuck as dreamers. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown stop many from pursuing their goals. They hesitate, overthink, and convince themselves they are not ready. Doers, however, recognize that fear is part of the journey. They understand that failure is not something to be avoided, but something to be learned from. They take risks, step outside their comfort zones, and push forward despite their doubts. Every time they take action, they gain experience, confidence, and momentum. Hard work also reveals who is truly committed and who is not. Many people start with enthusiasm but quit when they realize the effort required. They enjoy the idea of success, but are not willing to endure the process. Doers, however, understand that persistence is the key to achieving anything worthwhile. They do not give up at the first sign of difficulty. They continue working even when progress is slow, even when they feel exhausted, and even when they are unsure of the outcome. The world is full of dreamers, but those who achieve success are the ones who take action. They are the ones who wake up early, stay late, and put in the work when no one is watching. They are the ones who push through obstacles, ignore distractions, and stay focused on their goals. They know that success is not something that happens overnight, but something that is earned through years of effort, discipline, and sacrifice. Hard work builds character because it teaches discipline, resilience, and perseverance in ways that nothing else can. When you commit to working hard, you are not just improving your skills or advancing toward your goals, you are shaping the person you become. Every challenge you face, every setback you overcome, and every difficult task you push through adds another layer to your character. It strengthens your mindset, refines your work ethic, and teaches you the value of persistence. People who embrace hard work develop a strong sense of discipline. They understand that success is not about occasional bursts of effort, but about showing up every day and putting in the time even when they do not feel like it. Discipline is what separates those who reach their full potential from those who give up when things get hard. It is easy to work when you feel motivated, but true discipline is built when you continue working, even when motivation fades. So, this discipline carries over into every aspect of life, making you more reliable, focused, and capable of handling responsibilities with consistency. Resilience is another key trait that hard work develops. Life is full of obstacles and setbacks are inevitable. People who never push themselves through challenges remain fragile. easily discouraged, and quick to quit when things do not go as planned. But those who work hard develop mental toughness. They learn how to handle failure, adapt to difficulties, and keep moving forward regardless of the circumstances. Every struggle they overcome adds to their confidence and inner strength, making them more prepared for whatever life throws at them. One of the most valuable lessons that hard work teaches is patience. In a world that demands instant results, many people struggle to commit to the long process of achieving something worthwhile. They give up too soon because they do not see immediate progress. But hard work forces you to understand that great things take time. It teaches you to trust the process, to focus on small daily improvements, and to recognize that success is not an overnight event, but the result of consistent effort over time. When you learn to appreciate the journey instead of just the destination, you develop a deep sense of fulfillment that stays with you long after the goal is achieved. Working hard also cultivates a strong sense of responsibility. People who put in the effort and take ownership of their work understand that their results are a direct reflection of their actions. They do not make excuses, blame others, or wait for external circumstances to change. Instead, they take full responsibility for their progress, their mistakes, and their outcomes. This level of accountability not only leads to success, but also earns the respect and trust of others. Whether in personal relationships, business, or leadership roles, people who take responsibility for their actions stand out and inspire those around them. Hard work also builds confidence in a way that nothing else can. Confidence does not come from wishing for success or pretending to be capable. It comes from knowing that you have put in the effort, developed the skills, and earned your achievements. Every hour spent practicing, every challenge faced, and every extra effort made contributes to an unshakable belief in your own abilities. People who work hard know that they deserve their success because they have earned it through real effort. This self-assurance carries over into all aspects of life, making them more assertive, proactive, and willing to take on new challenges without fear. Another important way that hard work shapes character is by teaching humility. People who have worked hard to achieve their success understand what it took to get there. They have experienced failure, struggle, and sacrifice along the way. As a result, they develop a deeper appreciation for their journey and remain grounded even when they reach their goals. They do not take their success for granted or look down on others who are still on their path. Instead, they respect the process and recognize that effort, not entitlement, is what truly matters. Hard work also instills a sense of purpose. When you dedicate yourself to something and push through the struggles, you develop a deeper connection to your work. You stop seeing tasks as mere obligations and start recognizing them as opportunities to grow, contribute, and create something meaningful. People who work hard feel a greater sense of fulfillment because they know that their efforts matter. They develop a passion for continuous improvement, a drive to keep pushing forward, and a commitment to making a lasting impact in whatever they do. Perhaps one of the most overlooked benefits of hard work is that it teaches gratitude. When people put in effort and see their progress, they develop a greater appreciation for what they have achieved. They do not take success for granted because they know what it costs. They understand the value of every opportunity, every lesson learned, and every moment of growth. This mindset of gratitude makes them more positive, more resilient, and more willing to help others along the way. Hard work is the foundation of self-respect because it gives a sense of accomplishment, builds inner strength, and fosters personal pride. When people work hard and achieve something through their own efforts, they gain a deep sense of satisfaction that cannot be replicated by handouts or shortcuts. There is an undeniable confidence that comes from knowing that you earned what you have, that you put in the effort, overcame the obstacles, and proved to yourself that you are capable. This self-respect is not dependent on external validation, but is rooted in the knowledge that you have done the work and pushed yourself beyond your comfort zone. People who consistently put in the effort develop a strong work ethic that reinforces their self-worth. They understand that nothing meaningful comes easily, and that true success is built through perseverance and dedication. This understanding shapes their mindset, making them more disciplined, determined, and responsible. They take pride in their ability to commit to a goal and see it through, even when the process is difficult. This pride is not arrogance, but a quiet confidence that comes from knowing that they are reliable, competent, and capable of handling challenges. There is something powerful about setting a goal, working tirelessly toward it, and finally seeing the results of that effort. It creates a sense of ownership over one's achievements. People who work hard do not feel the need to prove themselves to others because they know within themselves what they have accomplished. This internal validation is far more powerful than any praise or recognition from the outside world. It strengthens their sense of identity and reinforces the belief that they are in control of their own destiny. Hard work teaches people to rely on themselves. When they push through difficulties and find solutions to their problems, they develop self-trust. They begin to believe in their ability to navigate challenges, adapt to new situations, and find success regardless of the circumstances. This self-reliance builds independence and resilience, making them less likely to seek shortcuts or depend on others for their success. They understand that their future is in their own hands, and this realization fosters a deep sense of self-respect. One of the most damaging things to self-respect is the habit of quitting when things get hard. Every time a person gives up on something they started, they reinforce a pattern of self-doubt and hesitation. They begin to lose faith in their own ability to follow through, which leads to feelings of frustration and regret. On the other hand, those who push through the struggles, even when they feel like quitting, build a habit of perseverance. Each time they overcome an obstacle, their belief in themselves grows stronger. They prove to themselves that they are not defined by their difficulties, but by their willingness to keep going. Hard work also fosters a deep sense of integrity. People who earn their success through effort and dedication do not cut corners or take advantage of others. They take pride in their honesty, knowing that everything they have achieved is a result of their own merit. This integrity extends beyond their work and into their relationships, personal decisions, and overall character. They hold themselves to a higher standard not because they seek approval, but because they respect themselves too much to settle for anything less than their best. Effort and dedication lead to competence, and competence strengthens self-respect. The more skilled and knowledgeable a person becomes, the more confident they feel in their abilities. When people invest time in mastering their craft, developing their talents, and expanding their knowledge, they gain a sense of authority over their work. This mastery eliminates insecurity and self-doubt, replacing them with the quiet assurance that they are capable and prepared for any challenge. Hard work creates a sense of personal value. When people dedicate themselves to a purpose, contribute meaningfully, and see the impact of their efforts, they feel a sense of worth. They recognize that they are making a difference, whether in their own lives or in the lives of others. This recognition enhances their self-esteem, reinforcing the idea that they have something valuable to offer. Taking pride in hard work does not mean ignoring rest or balance, but it does mean understanding that effort is a fundamental part of building a strong sense of self. People who work hard do not need to seek external validation because they know their worth from within. They do not have to compare themselves to others or chase empty recognition because they are fulfilled by their own efforts. They stand tall, knowing that they have built themselves through discipline, persistence, and an unwavering commitment to their goals.